Hello and welcome to A VO's Journey. My name is Anthony Pica. This show is all about helping the new and upcoming voiceover artists grow their business and sidestep all the crazy things that I seem to step on. Today is Thursday, the 11th of November, and happy Veterans Day. I want to personally send a shout out and a great big thank you for all of our veterans on this amazing day. You are loved and thanked and cherished. So thank you from the bottom of my heart and A VO's Journey. So today I want to talk about an interesting topic, I think, and, we've been discussing it over on our new, I say new, even though it's not new, but it's new to us, on A VO's Journey Elite Academy's new Discord server that we set up. I'm really excited. We're having some really awesome conversations and community building over there. It's been really great. It's private, to A VO's Journey Elite Academy. We'd love to have you in the academy. And there is a link below. That's a cheap promo there. But, we've been talking about some things recently, and I've been looking at some stuff, and I wanted to talk to you today about NFTs. All right. And if you don't know what this is, they're called NFTs, or non-fungible tokens. Okay. And how do these things, what are they? How do they apply to voice actors? Okay. Or voiceover artists? And is there something there for us? Well, I think we had a perfect analogy to understand what an NFT is. So basically, it is a digital piece of, or like a digital file, okay, that is treated like a piece of artwork or something that is original. That can be anything. It can be a picture of your studio, a picture of a tree outside, or it could be the first 3 seconds that, LeBron James dunked on someone, like it, and it's the original clip, right? And anyways, basically it's a way of trading, all right, or selling rights, originality and things to digital files online, and they're called NFTs because they found a way with the technology, like with blockchain, to ensure that it's the original. Okay, so this is a hot thing right now. It's growing. I think it's going to continue to grow. I do believe, I've been watching a lot on it and following it a lot and watching a lot of people and the growth. It's pretty insane, that we're doing everything digital and everything virtual these days. It's going to get bigger and bigger. And I think as voice actors, NFTs pose a really unique way for us to look at growing our business and staying up to speed. Like, for example, an audiobook that you do or a voiceover that you do, we create content every single day. We create demos, we create samples, we create, character stuff. We create a lot of content, and that content can, through NFTs and the way we're going down the road that we're going down is a piece of artwork. You know what I mean? And I said that before about our content, how important it is and what you create, but it becomes a piece of art, right? An MP3 file that you've created, all right? It can become a piece of art. Now, where is the value in that, and why would somebody want to buy that? So I will say that right now it is very speculative, all right, and there is kind of an arbitrage mindset to it, okay? But I think what's happening is that with our day and age and the ability to go viral with something, or, make a post that becomes very popular, or create something, like we do a sample, or we put something out, we make a little video, something that we create, and it gets steam and people are interested in it, right? Whatever platform you put it on or whatever, it becomes popular. You become popular. Things happen. Books become popular, recordings, all this kind of stuff. It grows to become more than just the file itself, right? Well, then people are interested in having that original file, okay? And a lot of times with the NFTs, what's happening is people are attaching other things to them. Like, not only do you get like the original file that was created, okay, but you also get, a back, like a like a month subscription to this, or like a trip to meet the person or have lunch with them, or, there's all kinds of different things. Do you know what I mean? Or, perfect example, I was watching Gary Vee the other day, and I think he made a really good point. I mean, imagine if, you created a voiceover, right? And you actually sold, okay? You sold this voiceover to, or you sold NFTs, right? That were worth 20% of what you earned from that voiceover that you did. And you received 80%, all right? Well, each one of these people, right, are raising money, but they're earning 20%. Now you can be like, well, how does that even work? I mean, you're paid once, right? Well, that's the thing, right? Is that, as we grow, we're going to start to understand that royalties, rights, things like this, are intellectual property, are becoming more and more important online, or a way for us to earn more and more money. All right. Of course, I think this is still, I mean, it's growing. It's still in its infancy. But, I made the point, and if you're unsure about what it is, I really recommend you go check it out, because I probably didn't even really do a good job of explaining it. It was hard for me to wrap my mind around it first too, because I'm like, who would want to purchase an MP3 file like that or something? But if you think about it, people purchase our MP3 files or our WAV files every single day, right, for voiceovers for their businesses. Okay, and they are purchasing that file, and so you got to think that nowadays, even so, more and more stuff. I mean, think everything is going to be. I mean, everything's going to be online. I mean, why even go to a grocery store anymore when you can, or a box store when you can go and get something delivered from Amazon in 2 hours? Like, it's crazy where we are in the world and how it's going to go. So I think for us, it's important to look forward and to see, as voice actors and home studios, we're perfectly placed to take advantage of these types of things. And you got to think these NFTs, they're basically just ways to sell and transact rights, royalties, originality, things like that. You know what I'm saying? That in a world where there's so many copycats and so many things, as we know on the internet, that's an issue, right? Of things being copied and stuff like that. People really do want original things, especially when, it's something interesting. So like I said, it's one thing for us to go out and just create a bunch of samples and try to sell them. I mean, that's one thing, but I'm talking about, there is some behind this, some value that goes into it, right? Because everything's based on value. All right. So I just think this is a really interesting thing, and something that we as voice actors should pay attention to. I mean, if you've not already done it, which I've been doing voiceovers for NFT, companies, startup companies, selling NFTs or being marketplaces for NFTs. I mean, I really think a lot of these companies are trying to be the Amazon of NFTs, right? And imagine if you go to buy a ticket for a baseball game, and they start selling NFTs for the tickets. And so now you're gonna, like, if they do that, all of a sudden you're gonna have all these people are switching. Well, I got to buy an NFT, right? Because they get. I mean, it's a online digital file, okay, that shows that it's original, and you can actually tie in extra stuff to it. Like, hey, you get a bag of a bag of popcorn, a hot dog, and a drink with this NFT, right? And you get that file. This is an original ticket that's been issued by the baseball team. I mean, I'm just using it as an example, so it just for us, you're like, well, how does that apply to voiceover? I just think that we need to keep that in our mind, right? To be, that we're voice actors, but there's so much more that we can do with our voiceover business, that we should keep an open mind and look into it and be a part of that growth, so that we are fully aware of what's happening, because we are on the cutting edge. If you think about what we do, we're on the cutting edge of the internet, the growth, because we're the voices of it, right? We are the voices of it. So that means we're right there. We should be paying attention to what we're actually voicing. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Remember, hit that like and subscribe button. Comment if you have any, if you have any experience with NFTs or you have any interest in it, or, it's just so out there that it seems like it's crazy. But I can tell you there's some massive money running through NFTs right now. And I think that it's going to just continue to grow like many other things. Like people thought Bitcoin was full of it, and now you've got credit card, MasterCard, and all these companies who are now allowing people to transact with Bitcoin. All right. Soon you will have, it's crazy, right? So, don't just like anything else we do, the technology, right? You can try to ignore technology or say you don't want it, but it has a funny way of just time marches on. All right. Thank you guys so much. Check out Avio's Journey Elite Academy. And that'll be a link below. And I hope to see you guys there. Thank you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.